Deep in the Turkish mountains, the rugged landscape looks exactly as it has for thousands of years. But hidden inside this quiet landscape is a glitch, a sprawling grid of hundreds of identical European-style castles. Every single roofline, every pointed turret, and every ornate balcony was replicated like a stamped-out factory product. Yet, despite over 700 of these luxury exteriors sitting completed, there is absolutely no one living here. This was supposed to be Burj Al Babas. It began as a $200 million mega resort pitched to the world's elite. But construction completely froze before developers could hand over a single set of keys to the new owners. The valley is now a physical record of a massive construction effort that stopped in an instant, leaving hundreds of palaces to slowly rot in the Turkish wilderness. The original pitch was straightforward: take the aesthetic of French chateaus and drop them into a historic Middle Eastern valley. The developers explicitly targeted ultra-wealthy buyers from the Gulf states who wanted a highly specific flavor of overseas real estate. To maximize their profit margins, the builders decided to mass-produce royalty, using a single master blueprint over and over again. But funding a massive, repetitive build like this requires flawless financial timing and perfect economic stability across multiple countries at once. As the construction crews started pouring thousands of tons of concrete, the global financial climate began to crack. This illustrates the economic environment inside Turkey at the time: a static project budget trying to survive while local inflation is spiking rapidly. That widening gap meant the actual cost of lumber, steel, and labor created an immediate deficit, burning through the $200 million baseline. At the exact same time, a sharp regional economic downturn hit the Gulf states. The overseas investors who were supposed to buy these properties pulled back, completely choking off the pre-sale revenue needed to keep the site running. Crushed between exploding local building costs and vanishing foreign income, the developer abruptly filed for bankruptcy. Abstract market forces materialized into physical roadblocks, freezing heavy machinery in its tracks and leaving behind a sprawling, permanent construction site. Today, that scale of failure is fully exposed under the heavy skies of the Turkish mountains. Instead of wealthy families driving high-end cars, you find mud, howling wind, and endless rows of empty concrete shells. This silent valley illustrates the danger of a hyper-specialized financial model that assumes the future will look exactly like the past. It proves that no amount of poured concrete or ambitious planning can outrun the brutal mathematics of a collapsing market. And until those larger economic winds shift, this surreal valley will remain a $200 million ghost town, slowly rotting back into the wilderness.